Welcome, my name is Rocky Steinbrink with Steinbrink's Landscaping and Greenhouses. Today I would like to show you how we like to trim roses and grasses in the springtime. Today we'll be covering the grasses. This is a typical grass, ornamental grass. This is what we call feather reed grass. This is an example of what it looks like through its lifespan through the winter. As you can see, it's got a lot of brown. There'll be new growth to come up, but it'll come up from the crown, from the base of it. It won't turn this green again. So we'll show you of how we recommend to be trim the grasses. Our philosophy is we don't like to trim a lot during the first year or two to let more roots get established, so it's less shock for it. But today, as you can see, these have been in the ground for several years, so they can take a pretty good pruning. We also don't like to trim them too early in the year. When I say that, we don't like to get too much in February or early part of March, because what can happen is we can still have some cold temperatures, like some snows and things which we don't like late in the season, like late March or early April, that if it gets into the crown, then basically it can start to kill out the crown of the plant, and we cause some problems that way. So basically today we're looking at middle of into March. It's about the 1st of April. We feel like we're safe enough that we can come out and trim these grasses. You can trim them by hand, or you can trim with the mechanical means, and we'll show you that today with our mechanical means. As you can see, here's our feather reed grass. We're going to be using a mechanical due to the fact that they are fairly good in size and they've been here for a couple years. It's a lot easier to use more of a mechanical type for trimming. We usually like to trim these about 4 to 5 inches above the ground, usually about 20 to 25% of the height of the plant. So if it gets 6 to 8 foot tall, we want to take it down to about 25. With these getting 3 to 4, we'll probably take these around that 6 to 8 inches off the ground. It's a lot easier to do it that way and do a nice even cut. As you can see, they're a little bigger than normal, and they do have a pretty good amount of dead, and the leaves have accumulated around them. And as you'll notice, there is some green because it's starting to warm up, and they've been protected, but we do have some green down in there, so it is a perfect time for us to be doing this. We like to get a lot of the debris and that around there. Then we'll try to shape them up a little bit. So now we have a grass that is ready to go for spring.